Hi, my name is Andrea. So this is technically my first YouTube video. I didn't know what to do it on. Hold on, I'm trying to. Fuck. Okay, I have a whole bunch of iPhones and I always forget the fucking password. Now I have to fucking take it to Apple. But anyways, it's very inconvenient for me to not have a phone in my hands while I'm recording. I need two phones. And this piece of shit, since I don't remember the password, I'm just gonna turn it off until I take it to Apple. Anyways, hi. As you can see, I'm in my bed. I've been in my bed for quite some time now. Unfortunately, not my favorite place to be. My fiance likes to say otherwise, but no, really, it's not my favorite place to be. I like being out. I like doing things with my life that don't involve me being in the bed. So yeah, lately I've been dealing with a situation. The doctors don't really know what it is. They think that it's something called Granulomatous mastitis. Okay, so this that apparently I have, or they think I have, is a rare chronic, a rare chronic inflammatory breast condition that was first described in 1972. Granulomatous changes occur around lobules and ducts of the breast in the absence of specific infection, trauma, or evidence of sarcoidosis. Okay. I don't even know what that means. Idiopathic granulomatous mastitis, IgM, is rarely observed chronic inflammatory breast disease that mimics breast cancer. Okay? So there's idiopathic, and then I guess idiopathic, and then the other one, whatever the other one is. Lobular mastitis. It's a rare inflammatory disease of the breast, affects women of childbearing age or those who use oral contraceptive medication. After ruling out this disease's diagnosis of idiopathic granulomatous, lobular mastitis is made. Granulomatous means a granuloma is a structure formed during inflammation that is found in many diseases. It is a collection of immune cells known as macrophages. Granulomas form when the immune system attempts to wall off substances it perceives as foreign but is unable to eliminate. The only foreign object in my body are my breast implants. I got my breast implants done in October 4th of 2018, 11 months after I was hospitalized with this condition that no one has really been able to diagnose me with. I literally just got off the phone. This is what I was just saying about the phone. I need my phone. With the rheumatologist. Apparently a rheumatologist is the one that has to diagnose me. The rheumatologist isn't available until February 3rd. February 3rd. And I've been dealing with this for 6 months. Last week was my second time being hospitalized for this. From needles in my boob to IVs in my arm every day on Thanksgiving, my daughter's birthday, you name it. I was at the hospital getting an IV because infectious disease was trying to roll out infection. To say the least, it has been a very uncomfortable and frustrating situation. The doctors that just ordered new tests, I switched over to Emory because Northside apparently just couldn't do what they had to do. The doctor at Emory that saw me last apparently sent over the orders without my birth date. So I had to call them to tell them to fix the birth date, to send it back so that I can schedule more tests that they want to do. This is, again, what everybody thinks I have by exclusion. No one really knows for sure what I have. At this point, my boob is oozing in 3 different places. I keep getting new lumps. From what started off as like one big painful, it was like almost the size of a tennis ball, it felt like. Here is saying, you know, a whole bunch of things like what a what a granulomas is, and is it painful? Is it painful? Is it painful? Granuloma annulare occurs when raised red or skin color bumps form in ring patterns. The condition usually isn't painful or itchy, and it will typically go away on its own without treatment within 2 years. First of all, I don't have 2 years to be walking around with one teta. Okay? I don't. I just don't. Like, what? What bacteria causes mastitis? Infection is usually caused by Uranus? Whatever. Infectious pathogens commonly associated with mastitis are Uranus, Streptococcus, whatever. Gram-negative bacilli such as Escherichia coli. Like, what? Like, first of all, I'm not a doctor. Why? Okay, this is where the frustration comes in. Why aren't doctors the least bit urgent to try to figure this out? I've been dealing with this for 6 months now. I remember on my birthday, before I went to Puerto Rico, I was hospitalized. I thought I wasn't going to even be able to go. But I was hospitalized, so I said, fuck it. And I still went. Even though I had this pain, I still went. I've been taking perks for a minute now. I've had this going on for 6 months. I've been taking perks for at least maybe 4 or 5 months. And coming from somebody that used to have substance abuse problems, not my forte. Not my favorite thing to do. I'm constipated. I can't take a shit. I mean, poop. Can't play with my kids because one of them might hurt me. Like, it's just a very uncomfortable situation. My life is kind of like on hold. Today is one of the days that I feel a little bit better. And honestly, I just got tired of just sitting in the bed. I was like, I'm gonna make a vlog. I'm gonna make a vlog because not one person has made a blog about this on YouTube. Not to say that this is the most helpful thing ever. I mean, somebody might look up granulomatous mastitis and see this and be like, what is she talking about? This is my experience. This isn't yours or yours or yours or yours. This is my experience. If anybody wants to comment with their experience or tag me in something, have me look at it so that I can have a little bit more information. I mean, I've done my research. These big words just are not cutting it for me. The little that I do know, that I learned along the way with my surgeon, because he didn't even know what this was until I was referred to another doctor that told him what he thought it was. This is just all new to me. I'm kind of like hopeless at this point. The last rheumatologist that I try to call apparently can't see me until February 3rd, and that's a little less than a month. But for somebody that's been dealing with this for as long as I have, it's like torture. It's like, hey, we'll see you when we can squeeze you in, and it's not that type of situation. Like I said, I'm in a lot of pain. It's a very painful thing to deal with. It's a very uncomfortable thing to deal with. I can't sleep on that side of my body. I used to sleep flat, like on my chest. That's my favorite position to sleep in. I can't sleep like that anymore. A lot of times I wake up in the middle of the night because I'm leaking. There's pressure. The other day I woke up with a bra full of blood because it had leaked that much and just kept leaking and leaking and leaking. And I just don't understand why, if I'm going through this hard time, why the doctors that have been involved haven't been able to do anything about it. I can't work out. I mean, that's obvious. So I've been putting on a little bit of weight, which the first place you could see it in is my face. And it messes with your self-esteem overall. I guess the only thing I can do and offer is hope. I'm trying to stay strong. I know everything happens for a reason, and whatever the reason that this is happening to me might be, and even though I might not understand it, why it's taken so long, why people don't have any urgency, it feels like, to help me. I didn't even want to leave the hospital last time I was hospitalized. I told them I don't want to leave without a diagnosis. I don't want to leave without a solution to my problem. And they just ran tests that didn't really help. I left in more pain than what I came in with. Apparently my situation has been going on for so long, and it's so deep that even the numbing for the procedure that they did, where they were trying to pull that liquid out of that new lump out, they didn't numb me. So I was literally screaming in that room, while the doctor had absolutely no bedside manner, no kind of anything in his body to even apologize for the pain I was in. It's like, I'm not an animal, I'm a human, and this hurts. And I really don't want to get emotional on camera, but for anybody that's been through this or is watching this video, just know that I feel your pain. Right here. Trying to stay strong regardless of, the doctors not, in my opinion, doing what they're supposed to be doing. The communication in between the doctors hasn't been what it should be. I've had to call one doctor to tell the other doctor this, and for them to be on the same page while in the hospital. It's just been very, very frustrating not being able to really be directed in the right direction and told, yo, this is exactly who you need to see. This is exactly who can help you, and they can see you. They can, help you tomorrow or this week or the next. I have insurance. I have Cigna. I have really good insurance. It's not like I don't have insurance or I'm dealing with that type of situation. So for me to be going through this still 6 months later, it's just really frustrating. I